Don't worry, you will speak like me or even better if you keep up practicing. Okay.
Thanks a lot. I would
You're
like to, yeah, I would like to talk with a native speaker many times, but they're not a native speaker. Just a lot of people here don't like to talk English. They just want to study, want to graduate, and that's all. They don't like to talk English. They don't know to speak English with the other. So this is a problem in my country.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, and it has to do with the topic of the chat today, right? Because I was
Yeah.
asking people about language exactly because of that. If language is a
Yeah.
tool
Thanks.
to communicate, what is the most effective
Good.
way to learn it?
Yeah, this is right. Yeah, this is right. That's right.
So if language is something that we have to talk to others and to express the
Yeah.
real world, we should use
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. As I told you that the language is somewhere that's to connect together and make you to connect to the other people, to communicate with other people, to tell them what you want and that and what do you think about it. So the language is very very important to get anything from the world, to get any an information, any if you need medicine from another country, you have to learn language, then you travel to another country to get that thing you want.
Yeah, that's true.
It is
And
yeah.
and do you think that we have improved with our
Yeah.
language?
No, we can't. If you need anything, as I told you, if you need anything, if you need any information, any kind of career, any kind of job, maybe sometimes, if you need any information from anything, you must study the language that is the most important in that job. For example, if I want to, if I want to get a job, maybe in the medicine in India, I must study English because all the doctors there they talk English. So this is very
Mm-hmm.
important to talk to learn English, for example. And also, if you want to study about the laws, a lot you have to study French because the French is something it's a language that's very important.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with
So
you.
as I thought, okay, no problem. Thanks a lot. Thank you for
Eh,
accepting it.
You're welcome. And why do you think why do you think learning English seems to be easier than the other languages?
Oh, as you know, because the English is is a very famous language. This is number one, and also it's easy. It's not difficult. Also, the vocabulary in the English is something is clear. It's not complicated. It's not like, for example, as Arabic, because for example, me, I'm European. There are many where the same spelling but have another meaning, another something. They're not something complicated in English. All the words is clear, and you can get the meaning of this word by just practicing. But for example, in Arabic, you can't. You have to live in the country that talk Arabic to get the language. I think the English is better language in the world because it's very easy. And about me, I don't travel to another country to learn English just from YouTube and from the books. I've learned English, so the English is very easy. And anyone, if he has, uh, you know, uh, has an ambition, and if he was ambition, he can speak English without any teacher, without any help. Just he have to study and has to to
Yeah,
focus on the speaking.
you're doing an amazing job. Congratulations. I
Thanks
truly
a lot.
admire people who can learn the things by themselves. It's we
me,
said it's okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. I was saying that English is easy as a system, right? As a language, it's easy compared to other languages, of course. My native language is much more complicated than English. Oh my God, Portuguese. I have a very difficult time to teach it to people, but it's not an easy task. It's not something so easy to learn another language. Like you said, you have to commit yourself. You have to prior it and live it and start to think of the world around in the terms of the language you are learning. So that's one of the secrets.
Yeah, okay, thanks a lot. Okay, I want to ask you about my language. What do you think? It's good or what?
It's very good.
Speaking.
Your
Thanks a lot.
speaking is
I don't
great.
think
You're doing a great job.
Yeah, thanks a lot. But I'm just first year in the university, and I don't think that I'm very good in English. Just I'm good. I would like to improve my English much better, more and more, and even I be as a native speaker. This is my goal. This is my goal. What I want to do it in the future.
Oh, you will make it. You are a go-getter. If you want it, you will make it. I can leave you some links later, like from upper intermediate to advanced, to help you improve the things that you would like to. All right.
Yeah, it is. Thank you so much, and I would like to talk with you a lot, and because I think your pronunciation is a native speaker, so this is very good thing to talk with you because, as you know, I'll learn from you. I'll learn from you much more and more than I stay at home without any practicing English because, as you know, the language is just practicing. If you practice more and more, you will learn. You will get more things, many things. If you just practice English, and if you never practice English, you will forget everything. Everything you will forget it. So I think everyone, if he want to learn English, he has to practice English. He has to look for someone that he can speak English, even if he even if he was not very good in English, but he has to practice English, even with himself, without any man. But he has to practice. Practicing is very, very important thing.
Yeah, that's true. It's a good strategy. I used to do that a lot when I was learning, like when I was going to the university or while I was cleaning the house or doing something that like this. I would talk to myself a lot and think of the things I was doing. How could I talk about them in English? Like now I'm cleaning, now I'm walking, and then I would do this more and more and more to expand my vocabulary, because in the beginning it's even harder, like when you don't have enough words to communicate, to really speak your mind. You have to keep it simple, but it's important to keep it simple. So if you can't have a conversation at this time, like when you just know a few words and you are a beginner, I think you should really create the sentences in your mind, or try to think more in English.
Yeah, I do. I do every day. I think at English, and I listen to many videos.